Thanks for tuning in to Life for Tri. So we're in the middle of Olympic fever. It's Tokyo 2020 or 2021, depending what you call it. It is the year 2021, I suppose. But we're 4 days in and we've already seen the triathlon. Both male and female races. The male race was on Sunday night. The female race was on Monday night. This is both UK time. And from a Great Britain point of view, we have done brilliant. We've taken silver medal in the men's race, and that was Alex Yee. And Alex, fair play to him. He's a young guy, but he's starting to make some waves, and hopefully this will be the start of a long career for him. Johnny Brownlee did brilliantly as well, but just finished outside the medals in 5th place. And then moving on to the female race, Georgia Taylor-Brown took silver, and I will admit that performance was brilliant. She was strong throughout, but what made it even better is that she had a flat tyre. Towards the end of the bike leg, she was in the main pack. She probably dropped down, I don't know, maybe 15-20 seconds behind the main pack, and that main pack was strong, really strong, and she picked off more or less everyone in front of her apart from Flora Duffy, and that would have been a tall order anyway, and she finished probably, I think it was just over a minute behind Flora. And again, that performance from Georgia is phenomenal. And to put it into context, you know, where she was and the people in front of her, and I'm pretty sure there was about 4 or 5 people in front of her, and she had to pick them off one by one. Watch the highlights, really, really good. So, you know, congratulations to Georgia, congratulations to Alex. But it got me thinking, as amateurs in the sport, and maybe as people new to the sport as well, triathlon, that we should really be thinking about those times where things go wrong within races. A really good example is Georgia's example, where you get a puncture, and she did an unbelievable thing. She rode the rest of her bike leg on a flat tire. So the extra energy that she expelled for that, you know, she would have used up, and that would have then taken out of her run. But again, going back, as an amateur, we need to think about those situations for us as well. Punctures are commonplace, and it's not like what you see on some of the pro races where they'll have support close by to them so they can change wheels, or they might have someone change a tyre very quickly for them. So chances are you've got to do this yourself. On some races there are bike mechanics out there, but if you want to, you know, make sure you get the best possible time, you need to know how to repair your bike. So punctures and slip chains, they're all common things that happen, and you need to know how to fix them. So first point from me is ensure that you are practicing beforehand. You know how to take a wheel off, you then know how to take a tyre off, and you know how to change an inner tube if you are running an inner tube. Some people will run tubeless, and that's a whole other kettle of fish on what that sequence is. But again, what you need to do is practice it beforehand. Then when it comes to race scenario, you know what to do. But my second point is, when it comes to the race scenario and something happens, a lot of people will lose their head. A lot of people will, normal common sense and logic goes out the window, and I've seen it happen, and it's happened to me as well. I've seen someone get a flat tyre, physically get off the bike, and then not know what to do. You know, they're trying to get the wheel off, you know, and they fumble it. They try and get the tyre off, and maybe it's tight. And you know, if it was an Ironman race, you can't accept outside assistance. So you've just got to take that moment, compose yourself. What's the logical step that I need to go through, and then run through it. Those are the 2 bits of advice that I'll give to you today. Hopefully you can take something away, but practice beforehand and just take a moment to compose yourself, because that moment, 10 seconds, may save you minutes further down the line. Anyway, hope that helps. Tune in to our weekly videos. Don't forget to hit us up on social media. We love hearing from the community, and if you've got a specific question, let us know. Cheers all.